the Honourable Minister of Sport of Zimbabwe, Kirsty Coventry. What a fantastic opportunity it is here in Zimbabwe.
Thank you. It's been so wonderful. We've really enjoyed the last 2 days. Zimbabwe played really well. We're proud of them. I know they're playing for third and fourth, South Africa and Kenya in the final, the strongest two teams here. So we're looking forward to the rest of the afternoon.
You've attended the Olympics. How important is this to get a ticket to the Olympics? Just tell us about your experience.
No, it's super important. And I think, this is just part of the growth. To be able to host a tournament with this number of teams, this level of teams, is really just inspiring. You can watch, and I was just standing next to the Kenyan team while the South African team. They were making points, making their notes, and so I think that's part of what this tournament hopefully brings, is being able to say, look, these are the best two teams, 3-4 teams in Africa. This is how they train, this is how they compete, this is how they warm up, and that hopefully will inspire a younger generation.
We've had some big events. It was the World Cup qualifiers for cricket. Now it's the rugby. How important is this for Zimbabwe?
It's been really important. It's been a goal of ours over the last 5 years to ensure that we're bringing international competitions here and continental competitions here for our development as well, because it not just allows for our players to get world-class technical expertise that they can see and our coaches can learn from other coaches, but it also inspires a younger generation to be able to say, oh my gosh, that's where we want to get to, that's what we want to do. And it pushes us, it drives us, and it allows us as Zimbabwe to say, right, this is where we're at, it's a benchmark, this is where the other teams are, what do we need to get back to those big places?
Well, you were talking about the spirit, and obviously Zimbabwe just brings that spirit. I mean, yesterday it was really a spectacle, and you just look at what we bring. It's the heart of the people that come through.
It was my birthday yesterday. So when we
birthday.
completely killed the last two teams in the last two games, I was very proud. I was like, that's the best birthday present they could have ever given me. And they've had such heart. They've really put their effort into it. And we'll keep pushing. We're going to keep developing our sports, and specifically our rugby and our sevens.
Well, development of sports. Since you've come in, there's been a massive improvement, a lot more support from the ministry. Can you just tell us about that?
Yeah, we wanted to ensure that we were focusing on specific teams that had really strong programs for development, and they could showcase. They had a 5-10 year plan, and this is where they wanted to go. And so we've seen that. We've seen it in rugby, we've seen it with our hockey, we've seen it with a few of our track and field, 200, 400 meters, our marathon runners, and we're just going to continue with that and develop it a little bit more.
Just talking about that, our swimming's also doing well in the World Aquatics.
They are doing well. We've got all those individual sports that we do, and we sort of plug into specific areas of expertise where we can. And I think right now the focus for the next 5 years is really going to be in our infrastructure, as well as developing our technical expertise, our swimming coaches or coaches as a whole, massage therapists, psychologists, nutritionists, and bringing in international superstars in those areas to help develop our coaches. Because I really think once we can focus on upgrading our technical expertise, that will allow for our athletes to also upgrade.
We've got a final coming up.